I will stop that and take you guys to the Kier Sabal music. Okay, that goes there. This is going to go there. All right. That can move to there. So last night, you guys had the most incredible rest that you've had in a month. The roof where you're sleeping, full of soft linens stuffed with hay. Fresh smell of airy incense caresses your nose and travels across the breeze. It's like an air conditioning uh, unit is on up here. The breeze is so crisp and cool and free of bugs. All of you sleep for 10 plus hours or more, unless there was otherwise something you guys wanted to do. You guys can all take your long rest. Did everybody take a long rest on your character sheets?
Yep.
Yep.
Should we be seeing a black screen, Pat?
I think if you zoom out, you might see a map.
I see.
Yeah.
I
Oh, I see now.
I didn't put Chad on there. Chad wasn't on there.
Okay.
I'll put Chad on.
Oh, we're still where we were before.
There's
Stuck
Chad,
on each of another.
Puppy, here's the ball. And Chad mysteriously appears next to you guys, and you're like, holy fuck, you missed something there, dude.
Yeah, for flavor, I'll say Chad. He comes up and he's like, I'll assume he's rested too, but he's got twigs in his hair. He's got mud. His like cape is super messy, and he's like, I lost you all. I couldn't find you. It's terrifying out there.
It's probably for a good thing, though. There's some giants and a giant-ass wolf hunting you down.
What? Alcor,
Yeah.
if it wasn't for your odor, I never would have found you guys.
Oh, good thing I use good old sweat to wash my pits.
Frost giants. Why?
You tell
Yeah,
me
we was
why.
wondering the same thing. You tell us why.
Got any fucking toilet paper for the lower back?
Oh. I don't know anything about frost giants. They're looking for me?
Well, they were looking for your dad or brother or some shit. Some other gentleman named Simber.
No. They're looking for artists.
Octus, yeah,
That's
the
who
name.
it was.
This is bad. How many were there?
I reckon
Well,
there were three
giants
giants.
and a wolf.
Not good. They're looking for the ultimate true power. How safe are we?
Oh,
They know where we are?
I don't reckon they know where we are now, but they're pretty big. They won't be hard to find us, and they got this wolf that could probably send us out fairly easy. But who is this artist Simber, and what do they want with him?
He's my grandfather. He holds a relic. Very, very powerful. And they want it. We can't let them have it.
What's this relic do?
I'm afraid that knowledge may only make things worse for you. I can't let you hold that burden.
Can it get any more worse than this?
They can't have the relic. I must find artists before they do.
Well, where do you reckon Artis is?
We haven't received any news of him yet or seen any clues to his whereabouts. I can only ask around. But if they're searching for him in this area, maybe there's something close nearby. Some kind of clue.
Well, if he's your grandfather, he must be pretty old. He probably doesn't traverse the jungle too often.
You would think.
Does he have some type of magical transportation device? Does this relic teleport him or anything like that?
He this item that he carries, it keeps him from aging. It literally grants him immortality. It is extremely powerful, and they cannot find this relic. It is a family secret of ours. Please do not share. Do not even speak the words.
So this is a family heirloom.
Indeed. And if they're looking for artists, that means we might also be close on his trail.
All right.
Is there
Well-
anything that he leaves behind that we can follow or find him with?
No, we've been searching for him for quite some time. But I have not heard anything. There was the woman and poor Nanzaru who believed to be his daughter, which is very strange, seeing that she was very confused. There's too many loopholes, too many questions unanswered. But if they're searching for him and they found you, and they're watching, that could be very bad.
So would that be your aunt?
I don't know the relation. It could be.
Well, you said it was your grandfather's daughter, right?
Pat, sidebar. Is it my grandfather? Great grandfather?
check your chat.
Trying to find the original. Oh, it should be in the quest. Oh, I'm totally wrote their last name wrong the whole time. My bad. It's Zandala.
Dog.
That's who we met in Port Zainaru before we left there. She was coming while we were leaving to the
Yep.
other island.
She's a half elf that looks lost. Yeah.
And she's looking for artists as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
She wants any information you have, and she claims to be his daughter.
Okay. What does this artist look like? Any description? I'm assuming he looks young since he's holding on to a immortality relic.
It's possible. Yes, he would still.
All right.
Maybe even younger than me. Go ahead.
The wonderful forest has decided to share his personal hook with you guys.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do this and select all players, save changes, and show to players.
Find artists.
Oh, it looks like Nicolas Cage
It does.
with a goatee.
We're gonna call him Nicolas Cage from now on when we see him.
I've got the relic.
National
Put the
treasure.
money. Put the relic back in the bag.
Now he looks kind of white skinned there. Is he like drow or is that human and he's just kind of colored that way?
He's just pale. He's just a pale
He's
dude.
if you notice the snowbank behind him, he's actually a part-time resident of Icewind Dale originally.
Oh, okay.
Your family's been searching for your great-great-great-grandfather, artist Simber, for generations. Oops, spelling mistake there. And Simber.
It's okay. I'm fixing all the ones I made. Yeah.
Artist possesses a powerful artifact that, among other things, prevents him from aging. Your family has come to know that many people and evil forces are looking for him to strip him of this artifact. If they succeed, he'll succumb to all the years that have passed him by. Artist has fled into the wilds over 100 years ago to ensure that the artifact remains safe. The latest rumors are that he's been spotted in the jungles of Chult. Update 1. Whispers of your long-lost ancestor, Artist Simber's movement have crossed your ears a few times. You must be close. He needs your help.
Ooh.
So I guess
So I
once.
mentioned my great grandfather.
Okay. And that was his daughter. So was she old as shit then?
She
No.
was not. So if she was his daughter, then she should be dead. And Well, I don't know. Maybe she has time travel, or maybe she has the ring already, or maybe who knows?
Okay.
Maybe she's lying. Who knows?
Or maybe they figured out a way to replicate the artifact or something.
Who knows? She was asking for your help to find him and asking for any information you may have about him. So apparently, you probably could still find her in port if you wanted to, or however, you did find this hunting party who's also looking for Simber, so that might be a clue that you could be close. Who knows?
Okay.
Maybe
Did she-
she's a spy for the frost giants.
She could be.
Or hunting them down because she knows they're coming for her
She
grandfather.
has that dragon, yeah.
Did she also have the kind of palish skin and looks like she reigns from Icewind Dale?
I think I have a picture of Zandala. Hold on.
Oh, she's got the sorcerer, the draconic lineage or something.
Okay. This one, Zandala.
Like for them to get to Chult from Icewind Dale, that's not a easy trek, right? That's like
That's
portal.
right there, right? Isn't that her right there? I guess I can't click on it. You can't see it.
Okay.
There's a picture of Zandala.
Like
Everyone
a wood
get it?
elf. Yeah, like a wood elf Drake rider.
She had a little
Yeah.
pseudo dragon with her.
Yeah. The handout
Probably
picture.
like a ranger of some sort.
She was very confused.
Kind of like that look. The freckles.
Yep. So now you guys know Chad's quest.
Okay.
Um,
Now is that your
research
first time
girl.
meeting that girl, or did you know her?
No, first time meeting her.
Okay.
But I was telling Pat that I was multitasking during that session, so I kind of botched it a little bit. But
Okay.
yeah. So Port Nonzaro, Chad recommends probably we don't reveal her and this character to
Mhm.
them,
Yeah.
and keep it safe, secret.
She looks like she's got scales on her face and neck.
It's got something.
Right. Anything else you guys want to talk about?
It'd be more just questioning Chad of the artifact. Is this something like he wears? Is it something that, like, is it a ring? Is it what
It's a
what do
ring.
we know? It's a ring.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what's it look like? Do you know that?
Nope, I've never seen it.
Color?
Chad's never seen it. He doesn't know anything really what it looks like. He just knows of its power.
Okay. All right. Well, that's something to look at when we come to Zandala, if she's wearing a ring.
Yep.
Oh, Greengage is also he points to his notes and he says, I think perhaps that city Omu, it keeps coming up, and it would surprise me if it was nearby in a place unexplored.
Yeah, I agree. I think Omu's our next step.
Because the fairy dragon that we encountered was
What's that ringing?
Help! Help!
Oh, I hear something.
Gargoyles are attacking!
Gargoyles from Omu.
A man in need for help.
I pull out my bow and save everyone.
Magic bow.
Chad saves everyone first. Just
Yeah.
kidding.
Where are they? Oh, they're aerial.
Is the dog barking in the scene as well?
Oh, I can't hear it because my headphones are so good, but I guess my dog's barking. No, there's no dog.
Flying dogs.
All right, so everyone can hear alarm bells going off and voices from outside.
He does look like Nick Cage. Wow. We need a Nick Cage movie. Wow.
Simbers of time.
Timbers of time.
Wasn't Nicolas Cage in the movie? What movie was it? Oh, my lord, I can't remember.
Shall we roll initiative?
Yep. Once I get there.
Scroll out.
I have just a
Chad.
black screen, yeah.
I had to scroll out.
No. I see, yeah, okay, I see.
Okay, the turn
I only
order.
see my token though.
Yep. The turn order is up. Chad, do you see your guy?
I see my guy, but no map.
Oh
Looks like a
yeah.
map.
Talk about a good first roll.
Are we doing initiative? Oh, sorry.
Yes, please. Vision on.
Mine's black too, Pat, for what it's worth.
You don't see yourselves right here, guys?
I see myself, but I don't see anything else. It's all black.
Same.
I see. Yeah.
I see Frid, Green Gage, and Balorn.
I
And you-
just see me.
I
If
see
I'm-
myself,
And now I see
and
Talon.
then Chad, and whoever that is beside me.
Okay, give me a second. I gotta get this dog done barking, and then I gotta fix the vision. Hold on.
No worries, buddy.
Are you guys? What level are y'all? Are y'all level 4?
4.
4.
Damn.
Did Pat seriously dock you a level?
No.
No, I just haven't leveled up yet. I'm very close, but
We got more experience points, probably.
I wonder if he'd let me. If he'd give me that level 4. Probably not.
Break the vote.
Do a
Have you win
little
tonight.
side thing. Picture of Artist Simber or something. Or maybe draw the relic.
Get AI to actually superimpose Nick Cage face on artist.
Let's do that.
Do it. Do it.
I like treat it like the National Treasure poster, but it's got
Yeah.
the ring in his hand.
They're eating pizza, and Lily's not happy that she's not getting the crust.
That's too funny.
Talking about, yeah. Okay, lighting is on daylight mode. That's why.
There we go.
Morning. Everyone can see now?
Yep.
I can still see just myself and Chad and a little bit of Alcor.
Yeah, I think we're in a different room.
Oh, okay.
Don't move yourselves around too much there.
Just want to show him where I was, so he.
Yep.
Yeah.
All
Thank
right,
you.
I'm missing initiative from Talon.
Oh, I rolled it. 10.
So you'll have to click
Gotta
on
click on your
token.
guy.
Oh,
then-
I'm sorry.
You can't click outside it because I've done that before.
Oh. I did it.
You have to have it highlighted and then go to D&D Beyond.
Come on.
Hopefully you roll higher, and you do. Awesome.
Nice.
Awesome.
Nice.
Ordering it up. Does anyone want to switch initiative with Mr. Daniels?
I'll give him high initiative so he can get some shots off.
All right, Dan, you cool with that?
I mean, we gotta figure out what's going on.
Yeah,
Sure.
if he wants it, of course.
Sure.
All right. We start with Mr. Talon. Your conversation's erupted by music change and alarm bells. You can hear voices screaming, "Gargoyles are attacking!"
Oh. Do we hear that? Where's that coming from?
Now, what's our environment look like around us? Is it open top? Is there windows?
No, it's like a small cottage, 20 by 20
Okay,
room you're in.
nice.
Like a small side room. Thatched roof with space between the roof and the walls for air to blow in.
Okay, is the door south?
Yep, it's wide open.
Okay.
What's up, Mr. Talon?
I'm going to move towards Alcor. I can see Alcor a little bit.
Okay.
Oh, everyone's in there. I see there. I'm going to be like, did anyone else hear that?
Get out there and investigate.
I believe there's gargoyles! Blast those sons of a bitches!
Okay. Well, obviously not in here. I didn't know that this was just a room. Oh,
I remember the birdmen saying that there were gargoyles nearby.
Yeah. I remember that too.
Perhaps they've been having difficulty with.
Well, what's up, Gabe? What are you doing, brother?
I'm gonna stay right there then, right now.
All right. Moving on, Mr. Daniels.
I'd like to move outside. I think this is a door in front of me here, Pat.
It is.
Or okay.
5, 10. Okay. Yep. Um.
Just as you get outside, you look to the east and west, and you see two gargoyles landing on the walkway. One to the east, one to the west.
Okay.
Um,
So it's 10, 15, 20, 25,
Nice.
30. I'm gonna move out to there.
Out to there. I
Two-
don't see you.
I'm outside
Oh,
of the.
okay. So that is like 200 feet down.
Oh. Okay.
I should have pointed that out. So the causeway that you're walking along is the causeway that you guys climbed up,
Mhm.
and you climbed up. Well, where's my measuring tool? Is it measuring tool? You guys climbed up this way. This is the treacherous way that you climbed up. So it's very far down the jungle.
Which way?
below
I
you.
don't
I
see.
think only you see that, Pat.
Oh yeah, I'm on the wrong layer. This layer. So this is
Okay.
the way you climbed up. This is where you just landed, and then you guys came right into here and rested.
Okay.
So it's very high up. The way to keep going upwards is this way and around.
Okay.
You can, yeah.
Okay. Well, move 10. Can I attack and then finish my movement?
Yes.
Okay, so then I'm gonna pull up my bow and shoot this guy here.
All right.
5, 10. Yeah, he's not close enough for that. So. Okay. Excuse me. I'm gonna do my sharpshooter. So this is minus 5 on this roll. So 21.
Nice.
21. Holy smokes! Yeah, I'd say that hits.
And it'll do 9 plus 10 damage, 19 damage.
All right.
And then I'll finish my movement back in. 5, 10. They're just out on the walkway. There's 2 of them. One to the left, one to the right. Don't step out too far. You'll fall down.
Can we respond or no?
Sure.
How close are they?
One's 20 feet to the left. The other one's about 40, 50 feet to the right.
All right.
You know left and right, right?
I certainly do. Look at these gray hairs. I'm wise.
Kind of like spit on the ground, shake my head a bit.
All right. I have to do this, and then I have to do this. Then I have to do this. And now I'm done with Mr. Daniels, and here we go. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15. He's good. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He's good.
Hello.
Hero. This one's gonna go 5, 10, 15. What are we doing here? I should stop counting out loud.
Oh no, continue. Talon, did you level your level 4? Do you take a feat or ability?
To tell you the truth, I haven't really had a chance to look at it. I've been busy with work.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
It's okay. I
I've
was just-
been studying this bus thing a lot, so
Yeah, no
I
worries.
haven't.
I was just wondering if you took Warcaster. It's a feat.
Cool.
Almost made him.
Mr. Talon,
Yes. My turn already?
No, it's your turn to die.
Whatever.
What's your armor class, sir?
14.
This thing comes barging through the door frame, taking chunks of it out as its stone form moves quickly at you, biting you right on the nipple.
Ooh,
Oh.
ouch.
And you take 6 points of damage. Right behind the bite comes in a claw, which you're not ready for, and critically strikes you.
Damn.
And that deals another 10 points of damage. As you can feel one of your ribs snap from the immense strength. So that's 15 points of damage.
Ouch.
Green gauge.
Just a second, Talon, and he gets out he has a short bow out, and he attacks him, and I guess that's the sneak attack, technically, because
Mm-hmm.
people are in range. Oh, sorry, can you ignore that? I don't know why I pressed the wrong one.
Mm-hmm.
That one.
11 will hit, but you see the arrow bounce off of his stone flesh.
I had a feeling about that. I wish I could have had time to look up the gargoyles in the Willow's Guide. So Green Gage will take a step back,
Well,
and that will be his turn.
if you can find a quiet place to do so for a few rounds, I'll give it to you. All right.
Oh.
Next turn, Green Gage. Think about it. Chad.
Yeah.
Chad's missing out. He finally grabs his shield and he's booking it out. 5, 10. Oh, he's right here.
Yes.
15. Will you allow me to cut through there?
That's fine.
Okay. How big is it? Is it like average size?
That's what she said.
6.5 feet.
6.5 feet. And that's the one that just took a chunk out of Talon. I'm gonna command it. I'm gonna look at it here through this like really eerie kind of dark ominous voice. You hear flee, and it's like coming, like it sounds like it rumbles through its head, and I'm gonna cast command on it and try to make it run away.
All right. Do I need a save?
You do. 13 wisdom.
No effect.
Damn. Shit.
Uh-oh.
And yeah, at that point, I'll try to get its attention. You ugly demon, face me! And I'll try to use a intimidation.
All right. Go ahead.
+3, 20.
All right. No immediate effect anyway.
Okay, that's all I got. Can I look outside just for a second, assuming that I know where we are?
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm just getting an idea. Okay.
Yeah. All right, Alcor.
I am going to step back, kind of where. Oh. And throw a fireball. Well, not fireball. Sorry. It's not fireball. It's produce flame. It's
Don't tease me with a good time.
We need it.
So on a hit, target takes 1d8 fire damage. So 25 total.
25 damage?
No, as the hit. 7 is
hit.
the fire damage.
All right. You hit him. The flame courses across his body, leaving black char marks. Anything else?
Yeah, I'll do an intimidation, even though I'm not really that intimidating. Just to try and scare them out of our cabin here. Yeah, probably doesn't do shit.
Nothing immediate anyway.
Okay, that's it for me.
All of you guys clearly hear a voice that you recognize coming from Zephyr, the Aarakocra that you rescued from Firefinger. And fuck! We're gonna die! Help! He's killing us! It appears to be coming from an adjoined cabin right here.
Are they connected, or do we have to go out and then around?
You have to go out and around. However, you could
The
break
thing
one
is
of
right there,
if
right
you
in
could,
front of me.
you could break one of the walls. You're sure you could get in.
Okay.
Oh Jesus!
Now I just gotta move these dudes around. Okay. Cavalry mobilized. That's not gonna end well. That'll be all right. Oof, that's a tricky situation. This is coming like this. This is going like this. This is going like this. And these guys bum rush this guy. Got it. Talon.
I'm gonna Eldritch Blast this guy right in front of me.
Okay, so Eldritch Blast is a ranged attack, and you're going to use it in melee, so it's going to be at disadvantage. So if you have something you want to use in melee, you'll be at normal. But if you want to do your Eldritch Blast, it's going to be at disadvantage, which means you roll 2 dice and you take the lowest. Or you can leave the combat and then Eldritch Blast. But if you leave the combat without disengaging, he gets to attack you for free.
Give me 1 second here, sorry. Okay, I will pull out my short sword.
Okay? Can you take
and
a
attack
swing?
him. Yes,
Let's see it.
with my attack. Where is it? Which one do I do? Sorry.
You just click on the attack next to your short sword. Or the number.
Yep, there it is popping up. Come on. 17.
17 hits, and you can feel as your blade sinks into his flesh.
It hits.
It does, yeah.
Four points of damage. Piercing.
All right.
Okay. But he's not down.
Not down. Nope.
I will stay there and be at the ready for my next attack.
All right. I'm just looking at this. The damage is 4 slashing. Yeah, you open a little gash in his stone flesh. All right, we're moving on to Mr. Daniels.
Even though there's 3 of us in combat, I would have to use a disengage to get to step out of combat with him.
Correct.
Ability score improvement.
I'm gonna risk it, and I'm just gonna take a step back without disengaging. Take your attack of opportunity, please.
Ooh. Would you like a bite or a claw?
Let's go bite. I like somebody sticking their neck out for me.
He misses.
Oh!
Okay, then I'm gonna shoot. I take a step back, sort of like a leap step back with my bow still drawn out, and I'm gonna shoot him as soon as my feet are planted.
All right,
I'll
go ahead.
also be doing my sharpshooter thing, so -5 on this. So 9.
Your arrow strikes him right between the eyes and clacks off harmlessly.
Oh shit.
Okay, and then yeah, that's it. I'm not gonna bother with Hunter's Mark or anything yet.
Alrighty. Talon.
Is it back to me already?
He takes a snappy at you on the other nipple, but you wise up and step out of the way. Just in time for him to slash down with his stone claws, raking across your back for 6 points of damage. That goes there, that goes there. Sorry, just gotta move some other stuff. It's there. All right, perfect. Green gauge.
Yeah, Gregage turns to Fred. He's like, "Did you not see that my arrow did nothing?"
Well,
And
pretty sure my last did a whole lot. So
Die. That's the end of dialogue.
okay.
Chad has a poem. Just kidding.
Okay.
So you can't. There's no door there. The only door is taken up by the gargoyle.
Oh, that's fine.
Wow, go through the wall.
Yeah, so you'll have to go back into the building.
Why don't you
I know.
fall there?
He wants to go towards where Nefer was calling.
So the only doorway is right here where the gargoyle is standing. You just walk through the wall.
Okay, so
I'll put
there's
you
no
back in.
door, even though. But there's no door over there.
So there's a door here, and there's a door here, which means
Yeah, and the gargoyle's in the door, right?
there is a gargoyle in your doorway. The only way out of this building you're in is being blocked by that gargoyle.
Oh,
Right
okay,
in front of
gotcha.
Talon
Alright.
there.
Sorry.
So you can put yourself back to where you were and then move wherever you want to move.
Okay. So one.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's gonna attack the gargoyle, with short sword,
Okay.
and I don't think that's not. Yeah, it's not a sneak attack.
It might be because you have an ally within 5 feet. Does that count?
Doesn't it have to be directly across though? That's what.
That's
I
for.
remember.
I think that's for advantage.
Ooh, I got an automatic spell here. Nice.
Yep. So you can take a sneak attack against him because you got an ally there.
Okay.
Short sword 25 is gonna hit for 17 total damage. I like it. Yeah, you look between the ribs and you firmly place the tip of your short sword and thrust it in, and you definitely hit some flesh under there. You can see a gray, oozing liquid trickling down your blade.
Oh, that's nasty. Oh, he also has an offhand attack. Before I forget.
All right. Oh, you slam the dagger in right next to the short sword and pull both out at the same time for 16 more damage.
Oh, it's 8 because it's not the sneak attack for the second. Yeah.
Got it. Still up.
Still up?
Okay, all done, Green Gauge?
That's all done. Yeah.
Chad.
How injured does he look?
He's hurt.
He's hurt. All right. Chad's going in for a divine smite. try to finish the job here.
Okay.
So for the attack. No, missing. Probably.
He ducks under your blade as your blade strikes the wood. Don't have to absorb a divine smite slot because you
Yep.
call that after you hit.
Do I get advantage because of
You
placement?
don't.
Shit.
There would have to be someone here.
Okay. That's all I can do.
Alcor.
Fireball.
Is this? No. I was gonna do fireball. I was thinking I before I do this, is this guy large or smaller than me?
No, he's considered a medium size.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to cast
That's okay.
the description.
It's okay.
I can thorn whip, which can pull, but I think it's only creatures larger or smaller. 10 feet closer. I'm trying to pull them from the door so people can get out.
So if the creature is considered large or smaller, so including large, medium, small, tiny, and diminutive,
Yeah.
you can pull the creature 10 feet closer. So he's considered medium, so you do get to pull him.
Okay, then I will use it. I don't know if you want to use that roll or you want me to re-roll.
I want you to re-roll because you said you didn't mean to do that.
I didn't.
A 20 will hit.
Beauty.
Okay.
So 5, and that pulls him 10 feet closer to me, so that should drop him like right in front of...
So it's up to 10 feet. Do you want to pull it? Yeah, that's where he's going to go. Yeah.
Yeah, I want him out of the doorway.
Good problem solving, Mr. Alcor.
Thank you, thank you.
Anything else?
Yeah, as my bonus action, I will transform out into a wild shape of a giant spider.
Okay, giant spider. Do I have that token?
Doesn't it get bigger?
He does, I think.
He is.
You're gonna be
he's,
a spider.
He is
Be
considered
cramped in here.
large. So 10 feet. Oh, actually, hold on. Does that mean I can't get out of here then? Am I locked in here?
No, you're a spider. You can fit through that door.
Oh, okay. Then I'll do it.
However, you are going to be cramped in for space.
Can I kind of like put my back legs up the corner of the wall?
Yeah.
Or crawl up it? So like I'm on the ceiling or something, or...
Okay, so I'm not going to put this giant spider token down. I'm going to just increase you in size.
Yeah, that's fine.
Big Alcor.
Handsome man right there. Look at those rosy cheeks. Someone made me blush.
So yeah. All right. You guys can still hear Nefer. Ah! And the Air Croaker doing this. This dude
here?
going there. This dude's going there. Okay, this dude's going there. Good. This dude's going there. Got it. Back to Talon.
Sorry. I am there. And is this guy still attacking me here? The one that's in front of me, or above me, or beside me, behind me?
He's got a whip of thorns wrapped around his leg and has been pulled into Alcor. Then Alcor turns into this huge spider and is crammed in on top of the gargoyle, and you and Mr. Daniels, you guys are all at disadvantage while fighting like this.
Oh, we're all at disadvantage fighting like this. And there's still a voice coming from some direction, you said.
Yep.
That direction over there. And there's a wall there. Red's there. Can I bust that wall down somehow?
You
When
can
it's
try,
like,
but the doorway is now open right here. Alcor pulled the gargoyle out of the doorway.
oh, so we go around.
You can go south and may be able to go around.
Okay, let's try and do that. Let's try and go around then. Okay.
All right. So are you going to disengage and then move out? He won't be able to attack you if you do that. Or you can just move out and he gets a free attack, but it is going to be at disadvantage.
I'm gonna disengage and just move out.
All right, go ahead.
So
So your action is disengage, and now you can move.
3. Can I dash the rest of the way?
You used your action to disengage.
Oh, I used my action. Disengage. Okay. I will stay right here then, I guess.
All right, yeah. You come around the corner and you can see another gargoyle standing in a doorway,
Yes.
pounding on something.
Yes.
So if you move to that square, you're going to be in combat with that gargoyle. Is that what you want?
No, I'm gonna move back over here.
All right.
Yeah, let's go there.
Anything else?
I'm gonna be ready at the action.
All right. Fred Daniels, you're in a pile of gargoyle and giant spider. You can attack, but you
I'm gonna
Alright,
move. If you
yeah.
want to take an opportunity attack, I'm gonna move out of combat.
okay. You're moving out of combat.
Correct.
Okay. You want a bite or a claw?
Let's go bite again. Stick your neck out.
He misses.
So 5, 10. Oh, that's the wrong. 10. We're gonna move to there. 15. I'm gonna take a shot at this guy here, the new guy.
All right. Go for it.
Again, gonna use sharpshooter, so -5 off this. What is that? 16.
That'll hit. Find his back.
Another
The arrow-
19 damage.
The arrow sinks. Doesn't appear to flinch or notice it. Anything else?
No, that's it. Actually, I want to move kind of out of the doorway here, so.
All right. This one steps back, looks at his new opponents, doesn't care about the spider. Green Gauge or Chad? High is Green Gauge, high is Green Gauge. Green Gauge, the bite is coming. Hitting an 11, which will miss. The claw follows up, trying to slam you in the chest. Will hit you in the chest, doing 7 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
That one is down. That one is up. That one is down. That one is up. That one is down. That one's up. That one's up. That one's down. Those guys are good. Green Gauge. It's at this point that all of you guys can hear Zephyr's voice scream, "Get to the princess! Protect the princess!"
You heard him. And then Green Gauge goes to attack the gargoyle.
Okay.
Actually positions himself there. And use his short sword first.
At advantage.
Oh yeah. Does he need advantage? Oh, actually I need to do that, don't I?
Well,
you
just in
crit.
case,
In
yeah.
case there's a critical. Okay.
17 hits.
Come on.
Show me what you got, Mr. Idman.
Damage.
Got it. Still up.
And then dagger for advantage.
All right.
Nice.
22 hits.
And
Finish him.
I want to. There. Right. Yeah, 6 damage.
Still up.
Ugh. You bastard.
You feel like you're sharpening your swords attacking this guy. Sparks are flying as you're stabbing and pulling them in and out of his stone-like skin.
He probably has damage resistance, of course.
Chad.
Yeah.
Try divine smiting him again.
Alrighty. Swing that mighty sword.
Oh, actually, do I have it? I don't have advantage, do I? Okay.
Nope.
All right. Longsword. Boom.
24 strikes.
Okay. So I attack first and then add the 2d6, I imagine.
So you've hit. So now you roll your damage and then...
Okay.
And
There's
then
the
you-
damage. He's one-handed, so 11.
Okay.
And then divine smite. Oh, it's 2d8. And they're not undead, right? Or
Nope.
fiends? Are they fiends?
They are elementals.
Okay. All right. So 2d8 coming in hot. So an additional 6 points. 17.
What kind of damage is that? Smite damage?
Radiant.
You can describe your kill shot.
Enough of this! And he comes down just with an upward slash kind of from the bottom. And he kind of throws down, like as his sword's kind of coming up, chipping away at the wood paneling, and just cuts him right in half. And like shrapnel of his stone skin just kind of flies across the room.
Yep. So you notice as you swing upwards into him, your blade sinks, and then he fully turns into stone in front of you and crumbles to the ground.
To the princess! And he just kind of jumps outside. 5, 10. Is there something here? What is this?
That's the gargoyle standing in the other doorway.
Okay. Can I go get around Gave?
Yep. You just
Okay,
have to say
15.
"ope." That's all you have to do is say "ope."
Oop. Oop, oop, excuse me.
Yeah, that's the rule we made.
I have 10. Oop, 15, 20, and 25. 30.
All right.
Right here. And that's it.
Alcor. Are you there, Corman?
Yeah, is that guy still under me here?
He's been exploded.
Ooh, I thought the second one came in. I thought that was the one who exploded. Okay, I can move 30, so
Now, you have the spider climb ability, so
I do, yeah.
you may climb. Whoops. Measuring tool. Where am I here? Tokens. Measure. Why is it doing that? So you can climb this way on the map. The other guys have to go this way along the walkway. You can
Okay.
climb over the buildings and up the cliff face.
Oh.
If you decide to.
Yeah, I'm gonna help out these acrocas first. It's closed in with hay as the roof.
So there's a 1 foot gap between the roof thatching and the building. So you could actually sneak out of that 1 foot gap.
Yeah, I'd like to do that and sneak into the acroca's cabin and kind of give them some help.
Okay.
If the door, I assume by what's been going on by the yelling that they're either being attacked or their cabin's trying to get broken into.
I'm gonna put you right there.
Okay.
That'll cost you 30 movement.
All right.
You slide out of the gap in your cabin and slide into the gap in there, and you can see on the floor An
Okay.
Aarakocra that has had both of its wings ripped off, and it is clearly dead on the floor. And Nephir flapping furiously at this gargoyle in front of him, who Nephir appears to be unhurt, and the gargoyle in front of him is only a little bit hurt.
Okay, and he's attacking Nephir.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to use my second ability, which is a recharge. If I roll a 5 or 6, web to try and stop this guy from attacking Nephir. This is what it is.
Yep. So
The
you can
ranged-
so you can use it, and then when you want to recharge it, you roll. So
Yeah.
it's free to use right now. Yep.
Okay, so it's +5 to hit. I'm just going to use roll 20 for this. Shit.
It misses.
Yep. That's all
Hits
right.
the wall.
Okay. That's all I can really... Actually, bonus. I'll try and intimidate.
Oh.
See if it does anything. Or at least take focus
right.
maybe away from...
You chitter menacingly. Let's hear you chitter menacingly, Corey. And the gargoyle's attention definitely comes towards you.
Okay.
It's going to lose its attack on Nephir next turn.
Perfect.
Nephir will take the chance to back up into here. And over here, Chad, you hear a voice, "Ah!" and then boom, right next to you.
Oh.
A gargoyle and an Aarakocra land. They fall off the landings above you and slam into the walkway next to you, locked in a wrestling match.
Who's is one of them prone?
Oh, they're both prone. They're both lying on their backs. The Aarakocra is trying to get away.
Nice.
That is happening there. That is happening there. This one does that. Okay, got it. Talon. You there, buddy?
Just gonna get rid of this guy right here. Then I can see the. Is he facing us?
No, he's facing in the door, but he looks confused at the moment.
Okay. I'm gonna attack him from behind. Pansy.
All right.
I will use let's see. I'll just Eldritch Blast him because I'm far enough.
All right. Just hit him with the smoke.
Hit him with that smoke.
22.
22. Crackling beam of purple energy comes out of your fist for 14 damage, striking this thing in the back of the neck. He doesn't appear to like that. That's the first time that you've seen one of these creatures flinch.
Okay. I see him flinch a little bit. I'm just gonna move back a little bit and be at the ready.
All right.
Back.
Go ahead and move yourself back. Mr.
Just a
Daniels.
little bit. Ooh, that was close. I think I made him angry, Daniels.
You there, Dan?
Sorry, I was on mute. I'm gonna shoot this guy here.
All right.
Sharpshooter again, so -5. Nope. 8.
Well, that'll miss. Anything else, sir?
Nope. Still right where I am.
All right. Both the Aarakocra and the gargoyle over here stand up, locked in melee, trying to push each other and shove each other. The gargoyle shoves the Aarakocra back and takes a couple swings. Sinking a deep bite into the forearm of the Aarakocra, and his follow-up claw misses. The Birdman's still up, though. The gargoyle in the doorway loses his next attack, but he will move inwards, realizing he didn't like being blasted in the back. These ones, gotta close this. He goes there, he goes there. Good, good. He's going there, he's going there. Ah ha ha. Well, that's one. Good. Green gauge.
Okay.
What do you say
What do I say?
when you pass a fellow character? You gotta say, "Oh."
Oop or boop. So.
So right there, you're falling to your death. So you gotta
No,
make sure
no.
you stay
Oh,
on the walkway.
sorry, my bad. My bad. Sorry.
Engage, no.
Not a patio.
I'll throw some rope.
It's not a patio. Okay. Need some help there, Simber.
Yes.
And then
Save this thing.
so Grinkage uses his fire bolts at the gargoyle.
Which one?
Hopefully this works. Oh, the one in front of Chad.
This one.
Yeah.
All right.
Sorry. Yeah.
A 12 goes harmlessly off into the jungle.
Damn it. So much for fire.
I thought you were helping.
Yeah. Magic, not quite my forte yet.
All right. Anything else?
Yeah, he's gonna try and hide.
All right.
It's probably not gonna be that useful.
Ducking down. Oof, that's the best duck anyone's ever done. Mr. Simber.
Divine Smite, baby. You already know. Do I have advantage?
Yes.
Sweet. All right. So for the attack, 20.
That'll hit.
Sweet. For the first bit, one hand, so 8. Then it was 2d8 radiant. Ugh. Weak damage. 11
Total?
points total.
That's fucked.
Yeah. It's pretty shitty.
Yeah.
It's a waste of a spell.
You heard him. It's at this moment that everybody can clearly hear as heavy rain picks up.
Great.
And from somewhere up top near the temple, the 4 of you that are outside, Simber, Greengage, Talon, Mr. Daniels, you can all see as a bolt of lightning streaks from the sky, appearing to strike something, sending sparks flying everywhere.
See that?
Where? Like what direction?
Like basically directly above you guys, like
Wow.
like here-ish on the map. If you can see my blue ping.
Do it again? Oh yeah, okay.
Alcor basically got Mike Tyson coming in with his boxing gloves, ready to fucking squash the spider.
Yeah. Well, not to metagame, but I guess I will just do a bite.
All right.
So +5 to hit.
Send it.
And then there's a poison constitution save.
I like it.
So 18.
18 will hit. What's the con save?
DC 11. And that's
Your
two.
fangs sink in, and you can feel a little bit of flesh, and you start pumping your venom in. As you release, you can see that the wound is pushing the venom out.
Mm-hmm.
How much
Yeah.
damage?
10 poison. If he passes, it's 5.
D8. So what was the D8 plus 3? So that's
Yeah, so that's
2 plus 3 is 5
oh, okay,
piercing.
yeah. So for the initial bite is 6 plus 3, 9, and then the
Okay.
poison was 2d8, which was 10.
Okay. Got it. Thank you. Anything else?
I guess just intimidation to try and keep the attacks on me over our Krokra friend here.
All right, send it.
Okay.
All right, he's coming to you. Our Aarakocra friend is swinging with his javelin. And he hits a 23 for 7
Nice.
piercing. And Zephyr is going to swing his talon because he's unarmed. And he hits for 20 for 5 slashing. Got it.
For who?
The Aarakocras are attacking. You guys hear the flutter of wings. And another Aarakocra ascends from the landings above you and is actually flying next to the gargoyle, next to Chad. And he takes a swing with his javelin. And hits a 22 for 5 piercing.
Jeez.
The Aarakocra's doing work. Okay, that happens. These boys are like, what the fuck? That's gonna happen. Sweet. Cool. Talon.
What can I do? Can I zap this one in front of Chad?
Yep.
That's my eldest breast because I got 120 feet range.
Actually, because there are 2 people in your way, you may not take a ranged attack. If there was 1 in your way, I would allow it. But since Green... Actually, you know what? Green Gauge is crouched. So, yeah, you can go ahead and take your shot just because Green Gauge went into stealth.
Yeah, I forgot to move. My bad.
No. I'm going to do that with my Eldritch Blast. Get him out of the way. They go down there and check that out. See what I got.
25 will hit. Give me the damage. $13. Didn't like that. Anything else, Talon?
Move a little closer just behind Green
Sure.
Gauge there. Just above here, so I'm not directly behind him.
Mr.
Like
Daniels. So you can't move there.
No. I didn't mean that. Sorry.
Yep.
I just meant to be like not right directly behind Green Gauge. That's all.
There you go.
It won't let me stay there.
I'm gonna take a shot at this guy.
Sorry.
It's all good. I know what you're kind of doing. So
Okay.
if you hold Alt when you place
Yeah.
yourself,
Okay.
Dan, you may not shoot now because you are double blocked by Talon and Chad.
Even with the sharpshooter feat?
I don't know what sharpshooter feat does.
You take impossible shots.
All right, then you may go ahead.
Take an arrow to the back.
Again at -5. So 10. Fuck.
Off into the jungle, never to be retrieved.
Oh,
Knee blasted. Anything else, Mr. Daniels?
No. No, that's it.
Did he hit?
Next up is the gargoyles. And I hate that I keep doing this, but I do. Sucks. All right, I've got Alcor took aggro. So Alcor's taking a bite. What's your armor class?
14.
The bite hits you in one of your legs
Okay.
for 5 piercing. The claw swings in, hammering down on your mandible for 3 slashing. So that's a total of 8.
So, okay.
This gargoyle is going against the Aarakocra. The bite misses. The claw hits. The Aarakocra is barely still standing. This one's very badly hurt.
and that's a bed.
Guy comes into there. Okay, what do I got left? 1, 2. Okay. Green gauge.
Green Gauge rushes forward towards Chad and the gargoyle just behind him.
Okay.
Is there a space beside Chad?
There's not. Not enough for you
Oh,
to
it's-
sneak into.
It's just one lane, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Green Gauge looks up at the sky and says, "Fucking rain," and then he uses his firebolt spell. I want to set everything on fire.
Fire.
Fire! It probably hisses into nothing.
All right. You send your bolt off into the jungle again.
Bloody hell. That's my turn.
All right. At this moment, everybody can hear.
Yes.
Let's charge it up. We gotta get up there.
Another bolt of lightning arcs out of the sky, striking somewhere well above you. Anyone who has Arcana can make an Arcana check. Anyone who has Arcana as a proficient skill. Sorry, I should say that because that's the difference.
Ignore that then. I don't.
Is that you, Talon? You have Arcana?
Talon, you're very aware that somebody above you has cast the Call Lightning spell
Call lightning.
and is calling lightning out of the sky to strike their enemies.
I'm aware of it. Okay.
Chad,
All right, Chad is going to shift against the wall, and in doing so, he's going to wrap his arm around this guy, and kind of trying to get him in a chokehold, and he's going to attempt to grapple him
all right.
so that everybody gets advantage. So I'm going to use the strength check for a 22, which he's got beat.
You
Actually,
caught him
do I
off
get
guard,
advantage?
and you do get advantage, but the 22 is good.
Just for fun.
You wrap your arm around his neck and sink it in and pull him back. You can feel his immense strength. You've caught him off balance.
What is he made of, stone or something? Jesus. Timora. Sorry. Correction.
All right. Alcor.
I didn't do my recharge last one. Can I take that, or do I lose it?
No, it's a free action right now.
Okay, but can I recharge again this action, like so I get 2 or no?
No. You,
Okay.
you wouldn't have done it last turn. Whenever you want to use it again, you roll the recharge.
Okay, I'm gonna roll the recharge right now.
Okay.
Failing. Did I recognize that my bite didn't do much? Like you said, it was the poison, or the wound was closing up, I believe is what you said.
The wound wasn't closing up, but the poison appeared to be coming out rather than going in.
Mm-hmm. Like, did I acknowledge that?
Yep.
Okay, but I still feel like my bite did something.
You definitely opened a wound on him.
Okay, then I will do another bite with a +5. So 17.
You hit.
And DC 11, so I'll do the D8. +3 is 5.
Okay.
And then DC 11 Constitution.
All right.
Would be 9. If it's doing nothing, we don't have to do the poison.
He passes.
Okay, so it's half of that.
All right. Got it. Yeah, you bite him right in the face. One of your mandibles goes into his eye. And you can see his eyes oozing with the green venom.
Okay.
Gross.
I'll also do an intimidation to try and keep aggro.
I like it. All right.
And Pat, can I just assume that I got this guy pinned up against the wall, like kind of like
Yeah.
this? Is that okay? Okay.
You're
Cool.
like
Trying to stand
leaning
out
up
a little bit.
against them.
Yep. Sorry.
Yeah, that's fine. The two Aarakocras are coming in with javelins at advantage. The first one critically hits. The second one critically hits.
Wow.
Nice.
So that's 2d6 plus 2 each. So 4d6 plus 4 total.
Oh my god.
Whoa, 6, 6,
Oh
6,
my
4.
god.
Jesus.
They're angry. 26 points of damage. And miraculously, he's still up.
What?
Finish this thing. Ruin him.
Talon.
Well, guys, did you guys see that lightning? Twice now. Whew. I don't think it's
I-
normal lightning. Just to keep it.
I,
Good.
All right.
I will also finish off my attack with this.
All right. Blast them.
Good. I need to finish the guy off, man. This guy's
Don't-
annoying.
Show me that Sith Lord Eldritch Blast. I don't think I've seen a Warlock fucking light shit up with Eldritch Blast so much. It always slams for you. 20 slams again. Give me that damage. Only 6 this time, but he flinches. He definitely doesn't like that. Anything else?
No, I'm okay.
All right, Mr. Daniels.
Okay. Same thing.
You got advantage.
Oh yeah. Okay. -5.
17
So,
hits.
Yep. It's gonna do 20 damage.
All right, go ahead and describe your kill shot.
Arrow flies over the head or over the left shoulder of Talon, over the head and right shoulder of Green Gauge, and just before it hits its mark of the gargoyle, it turns to look down the path, and it takes the arrow right in the face, and it like just crumbles it to stone.
Yep, perfect.
Nice.
Alrighty, anything else, Mr. Daniels?
I'm gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. The guy there.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh.
30. I'm gonna move to there. Can I use my bonus action to dash?
No, it has to be an action.
Okay.
And
You
Chad,
guys stay here and deal with the one that's there. We gotta go up and see what all that commotion is up there. The princess might need us.
We gotta hurry.
Chad, I've popped you
Gage,
out.
you're with me.
All right, Chad, I've popped you out into the balcony again. However, your tactic fucking was very well executed. It gave all of them advantage, and they were able to pour damage. So I'm gonna award you 25 experience points. I really like that, man. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, we're moving on to the gargoyle, and he wants Alcor's blood. Natural 20 for the bite. The claw coming in to grab the spider by the throat behind the bite. Misses. So the damage is 3 plus 2, so I need another d6 on top of that. 7 points of bite damage to you, Alcor.
All right, buddy. I'm not there, but I heard you.
All right.
I'll take it.
Green gauge.
Fred, Alcor needs assistance. You sure you want me to go with you?
You might be muted, Dan. Are you there, Dan?
I'll assume I didn't hear him, and I'll go to help Alcor.
Okay.
Okay, so this guy here, and he's gonna go for him with his short sword and dagger.
Can you guys
Right.
hear me?
I can hear you now, Dan.
Oh, okay. Well, sorry about that, Green Gage. I was
No,
muted.
it's fine. It's really loud and thunderous. He probably doesn't hear you, and he just decides to go in.
Sure.
Does he get advantage in this? I guess. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, let's pretend that happens. So he gets advantage?
Yep.
Awesome. Okay. Good thing I had it.
That hits. "19 points of damage. Describe your kill shot."
So, Gage takes the short sword, he grabs it, so that it's pointing downward, and he sticks it right through its skull, and it turns to stone and then explodes.
Nice. It's at this very moment that the rain subsides and a sense of calmliness starts to descend
Damn.
outside. The Aarakocras land on the balcony, and you can see flying away from Kirsabal a cohort of 4 gargoyles taking flight and fleeing. The Aarakocras collapse and bend at the knees, huffing and puffing, looking around at the carnage. The one in front of you, Alcor, has literally both wings been ripped off and has bled out on the floor.
The guy we saved originally?
You saved Nephir, but Nephir had a friend with him in there.
Okay. So
got
Nephir's
it.
still alive.
He is.
Perfect.
Nephir's just like, "Check on the princess. Go." What
can't
do you guys
talk.
want to? You guys can have dialogue now.
You're faster, Alcor.
It-
You can get up there fast.
I will go up there. Is it possible, as I see them fly off, to do it recharge, and if I get the recharge, to shoot one of them with a web and trap them while flying?
No, they've jumped off the balconies way above you.
Okay. All right. So,
All right.
and I know the princess is or the queen's at the top.
You would assume so. So right now, guys, I want everyone to take a 6-minute break. Be back for 9:15.
Okay.
Okay, that's enough for another drink. Oh yeah.
There you go.
Did I miss anything important?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, I was only gone for like 5 minutes. So the spider has 15 hit points total from 26, so he has 11 hit points left.
Okay.
And it will go up there if everyone's cool with me splitting.
Yep, you guys can work that out once everyone gets back. I'm just doing some math for experience here.
I'm gonna record that now.
Okay, close. I'm gonna pop this up. I think I've shown everybody, but I'm gonna pop it up again so everyone can get a flavor of kind of where they are.
And that's an Acroca flying right there.
Yep.
Nice. Are they an actual race you can play?
Yep.
Were they in Xandathurs?
I'm not sure.
That's the only book I think I don't have. I have Tasha's. Yep. That has extra classes.
Oh no,
and
they're in.
races.
Oh yeah. They might be in Volos as well. Makes sense if they're in Volos.
Yeah, that would add up with this campaign. I think I do have Volos on digital though.
This B license pack, there's a lot of information.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a lot. I've got my final test in the morning.
for the B license?
No, for my GRT course.
Oh yeah.
I got
Oh, you're
my-
done your training. Oh yeah.
I've got my final test, and then if I pass, I have 2 days of in class left. One is like signing up for my shifts and how to use the bid web, and then the last one is graduation. It's a half day.
Nice.
So
Nice. Good job.
yeah, I was studying everything today and study a bit
I
more
have,
before bed.
I have a bunch of driving this week, and then my driving test on Friday.
Nice.
But the driving, I need to have more practice driving. I did take out a stanchion. It was one of those things that on the side of the road.
Oh, a bollard.
Yeah. Um, um, I'm okay with the turnings and stuff. I just got to keep my bus centered properly.
Yeah, it's hard.
And I got to work on these inspections to pass this license part.
Yeah, and they're gonna ask you 3, and you got to know like
Yeah.
18 of them.
Yeah. So I have like so much information like in my head right now.
Yeah, no, I got the same. GRT does inspections too, but all the inspections are different. So when you pass your B, then you
Yeah.
have to unlearn all of those inspections and relearn all of the GRT ones.
Of course. Of course.
Yeah.
Just to fuck with you.
Yeah. So like I'm not too worried about the driving part. I'm more worried about the more of the inspection part.
Just keep
I'm
your
gonna work
crack
on
at
that.
home.
Yeah.
All the drugs. The meth.
So much
right.
information.
So it's 220 experience points each for the gargoyles.
Pat. Cough,
Yep.
cough. I'm like 30 XP away from leveling.
Okay.
It's brutal.
Are you coughing? You want my vote tonight?
I'm coughing to whatever cough means for anybody.
All right. Is Eddie Buddy back? Dan? Francine? Okay, we'll give him another couple minutes. And then I'll let you guys have some dialogue, and I'll take everybody up to see the princess in a minute. So I'm gonna run up, grab another can of pop, and then we'll get going.
Okay. Not a bad idea. I'll grab a pop too. I can still hear you guys, so don't talk shit about me. You hear?
What? Who? What?
Dude, that guy Alcor, let me tell you.
Think that about you. No.
Jerk.
That old man walks so slow.
Old geezer, man, just doesn't get it. It's not with the times, you know.
Smells like old person. I know why now.
It reeks of Vaseline and mothballs.
I guess they like formaldehyde.
I mean,
I said that one time. I'll give you a funny story. I was walking through the Royal Ontario Museum, the ROM, and I think it was like grade 9 or grade 10, and I was like, "Ooh, I'm a rebel. I can say whatever I want." And this like group of old people walked by, and I was like, "Ooh, it smells like formaldehyde." But I guess I used my outside voice. She heard me. It's like, "We don't smell like that. Don't be so mean." I'm like, "Uh-oh."
I don't even know what formaldehyde smells like, if I'm being honest.
No, I don't think
I
do
don't
either.
remember.
Remember like science class, and they had all that stuff in the like
Where you
grade 9 or
waft it?
grade 10.
Where you had to waft it because it would burn your nostril hairs?
Kind of.
In the
Said
test
that
tubes?
no.
Dan, are you back? Francine, it's 220 experience points.
Yeah, gotcha.
Dan, are you back? No.
How pop did you grab, Pat?
Diet Orange Crush.
That sounds good.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm sitting driving the bus all day, so I've switched to diet.
Smart. Step
All
back on
right.
that sugar.
So I'm going to open the floor for dialogue. If you guys want to have dialogue for a few minutes, let's do that now. And then I'll just take everybody up to the top.
Chad would like to do a really sick, you know, that like handshake that you do where you grapple each other's forearms, you know?
Oh, yeah.
He'd like to kind of go for a thrusting forearm handshake to the Aarakocra here. You fought very valiantly.
He kind of shakes his head weirdly and then puts his arm out, and you clap it on his forearm like a Klingon. Kaplak!
Kaplak to you!
That's what they say in the Klingon.
The giant spider reaches out for the same handshake.
They tie. Yeah.
We're gonna be weary about that lightning. Pretty sure there's someone around here casting a spell. That lightning ain't normal. Just to let you guys know, keep an eye out.
That would be Ashara, defending the temple. She's been known to call lightning, manipulate the weather.
Well, it appears that it may have been successful.
Yes.
Thank the gods.
This is not the first time that gargoyles have raided us. They follow our scouting parties back from Omu.
I reckon it won't be the last.
Where is Omu?
Far away to the southeast. I hope it's the last. We have to take care of this. Every time they come, they kill 3 or 4 of our flock.
Well, we are happy to aid you. You fought very well.
We're very happy to have you.
Please guide us to your princess. Make sure she is safe.
Yep, right
I have
this
an
way.
idea. Oh,
Just go up the ramps. We're gonna fly up there.
Must be nice.
All right. So we're gonna press on without Dan. He's probably barfing.
I'm back.
Oh,
I'm back.
okay.
I'm back.
Sunstroke is a hell of a bitch.
It is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna move maps now. Take you guys back to the map of Kir Sabal. So I sent the pop-up of the art of Kir Sabal.
Yeah. So
You guys are all headed up to this level. We're gonna bypass everything else until for now because you're trying to get to the temple. So you guys are here. And I will start reading some things. Entering the monastery, you notice there are Aarakocra with hoods on around the front of this monastery. They appear to be living a similar lifestyle as you'd expect of a monk. A lot of them have prayer bead necklaces and have painted labyrinths on their beaks, like mazes, painted on their hands, feet, and beaks. A large circular labyrinth symbol of Ubtao is painted on the face of this building. You know that because you've seen it from far away. It's hard to see from the ground below. You enter into 1A, which is here. I'm gonna enter you guys all one at a time. Boop, boop, boop,
Is
boop.
this a symbol we need to get their favor?
Pardon me?
Is this the symbol we have to get their favor? Remember you said they're dispersed throughout the jungle, and each time you see one, you have to trace it
Right.
to get its favor, like its blessing or whatever?
You see
Right.
a symbol like that?
They're not actual mazes. It's more like a religious symbol here.
Mm-hmm.
It's not one that you're
Need
gonna
a really big finger to do that. So.
So everybody's here. Can you guys see where I'm pinging on the map?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. You enter into a room. The entrance hall of the monastery appears also to be a dining chamber. The monks take their meals here, but it's probably also a place of meetings. There are backless benches and stools for seats. You would think it's to accommodate their wings. It's a fairly large table. So if everyone goes to the Tomb of Annihilation chat, I've got a nice little image of the room for you. And
Nice.
we're gonna open initiative. So everybody can give me initiative. Standing in this hallway is one of these Aarakocra monks.
Boo.
Double boo.
Initiative.
Oh,
Sorry.
sorry.
That experience.
Sorry. Here.
There we go. All right. Does anyone want to switch with Mr. Daniels? Okay, Talon.
I'll switch. Oh, sorry. I don't want to go first. Oh, it doesn't matter.
All right, you're up first. Go ahead, brother. So you walk into that room, and there's an Aarakocra monk standing there, breathing heavily.
Whoa. Hello. What can I help you? You seem out of breath.
I'm fine. I'm fine. Welcome to the monastery.
And we were on our way to see the princess.
He kind of steps back, and he doesn't respond. He seems to be taken aback by the fact that you mentioned the princess.
Did I say something wrong?
No, please, come in. Ashara is here, somewhere. She's just cleaning up. Did
We just wanted to say thank you. She helped us with her lighting.
you saw that, huh? Did the gargoyles attack you too?
Yes, they did.
Alcor, I just assumed you came out of spider form. Do you want me to put you back? Sorry.
No, I'll come out.
Okay. All right.
Yes, yes. But
Go ahead.
we got them. We got them.
Oh, thank you for your help, Mr. Daniels.
Right, well, where's the princess?
Again, you can see he kind of winces in discomfort, and he doesn't respond. He looks towards the ground.
There is a princess, right?
He's trying to be respectful, but he's not answering the question.
Are
Okay,
you
is
the
there another room?
princess?
Yeah, there's a doorway right here.
Oops.
And why did we settle on this church? Is this where we were directed that she is?
They told you that. Well, Zephyr was shouting, "Get the princess! Get the princess!" But the Aarakocra said to go see Ashara in the monastery.
Okay. 5, 15, 20. I'm gonna make us start moving towards the door.
You open it.
25,
All right.
30.
Inside, you can see what appears to be a prayer hall. This is the main hall of the monastery, and it's an impressive sight. The rafters of the ceiling are fully 60 feet above the floor, and the peaked thatched roof is 15 feet above that. The space is large enough that Aarakocra or other large birds can fly inside it, though they seldom do for the sake of the decorum. Large birds of prey stand at the ready all over this place. A circular labyrinth symbol of Ubtao is laid out on the floor mosaic, 25 feet wide in diameter. The monks probably spend much of their days meditating while viewing the labyrinth from the lower and upper landings of the staircase. And if I direct your attention to the chat, I have an image of the room for you.
Look at those eagles.
Nice. That's where Neo and Morpheus train.
Yeah, you are the one.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Anything else, Mr. Daniels?
The
There
thing
is
that,
another monk in there.
and is he meditating?
Yes.
So that's my 30 feet there. I'm good. That's my turn.
All right. Alcor?
Sorry, I was blowing my nose right when you said that. I'm gonna follow suit and follow Frid in there. 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, I got 5 more. 25. Is he praying or meditating or?
He's meditating. You notice that he has a large gash on his back.
Okay, but he seems like eyes closed. He doesn't want to be disturbed.
Right.
Okay, I will sit on the ground cross-legged very quietly and pull out a pipe out of my sack, fill it with some wacky tobacco, and start waiting patiently for him to come out of his meditative state.
Oh, damn. Why is this not working?
About to go face to face with Morpheus there, Alcor. You better be careful.
I am the one.
Engage.
Reengage looks sideways at the monk briefly with his eyebrow raised, and then he moves past after Frid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And He's gonna do an investigation check. Oh, there's a labyrinth on the floor, right?
There is, yeah. It's a rug though. It's not like an indentation.
Okay. Can Gage do like a investigation check in the room to see if there is one that's like a
Sure.
carving?
Sure.
Boo.
Not that you can see.
Okay. Yeah. That's his turn.
All right. Chad.
Chad's gonna walk up 5, 10, and he says, do not worry, friend. We are friends for you. And he gives like a very sincere look. We are here to help. The gargoyles were a menace, but they are now gone.
He looks at you. He says, "Thank you. Just understand that Aarakocra traditions are sacred, and some questions are not up to me to answer. I meant no disrespect."
We would never diminish your traditions. Is there any food on the table?
Not right now. No.
Damn. And he's going to give a nod, and he's going to ask one more question. He's going to say, is there anything that lies ahead that we should be prepared for, where our friends are going?
I don't really know where you're going. Sorry.
Well, neither do us. And with that, he's going to give a nod, and he's going to continue onward to join them.
All right. As long as you say "ope," you can go by.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I'm just going to move a little to the side here so I'm not blocking the door.
Okay. Yeah, you can just move yourself up the stairs a bit. That's fine. Moving on. Talon.
I'm going to go talk to our friend again. A little closer. There. Are you okay? You want to come join us? Or are you going to stay here?
My duty lies here. You must seek the wisdom of Ashara.
I noticed that you put your head down when we mentioned the princess. Is everything okay with the princess?
He takes another step back from you and kind of just bows his head. You get the feeling like he might not be allowed to talk about princess if there is a princess.
Okay. I didn't mean to offend you. I see that we can't speak about her, so I won't bring up her up again.
Thank you.
Is there anything you can tell us just before we leave you here?
I'm just a humble monk, friend. You have my thanks for your defense of Kir Sabal.
I'll say thank you, and then I'll join the others in the other room.
Yep.
Finish. So yeah, 5. This way. 5. Here.
All right.
That's it.
Mr. Daniels?
I don't know exactly what we should be doing here. So I'm going to go out to the balcony here. 5, 10. Does this like look out over the city or?
It does. So not so much over the city. The city's kind of below you.
Over the cliffs then?
It looks over the cliffs out over the jungle. And all you can see is a sea of green. You can see a little break in the sea of green as a river runs to the west of where you are, and that river runs north to south. So it looks like a little black vein in the jungle. You'd assume that to be the river that you guys crossed.
Okay. I just patiently wait, leaning over the balcony, waiting for something to happen. I recognize I'm in a temple, and I'm not necessarily a religious guy, but I'm not necessarily gonna be trying to interrupt that sort of shit, so I just chill.
Got it. Alcor. So there is a little doorway over here, and there's also stairs that appear to go up to a second level.
Okay, and this is a male Akroka?
It can be kind of hard to tell sometimes. This one has a hood drawn up.
Okay.
You're not sure.
I'll continue smoking and waiting patiently. I'm not going to try and disturb him. I'm going to wait till he naturally comes out of his meditation. I'm going to be very mindful that no ashes from my pipe spill out onto the floor or anything out of disrespect.
Okay.
If I do need to empty out my pipe, I'll pull out like a banana leaf and kind of ash it into there and roll it up.
Okay.
So, yeah.
You're looking down at the rug, and you can see the crumbles of rocks. You'd assume it to be a gargoyle that's exploded. You just see
Okay.
little bits and pieces, though. Looking at the floor, you can tell very recently it's been swept up and swept out over the balcony where Frid is waiting.
Okay. And do I see where that broom is?
You don't see a broom, no. It's
No.
very clean and tidy in here.
Okay. I'll just take note of that and wait till this guy comes back to reality.
All right. Chad?
Chad is going to approach 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You said the name of the person was Ashara?
Yep.
That's the
Yep.
princess.
30. And he's going to approach very slowly, and he's going to kind of get down quietly and bend down. And he's going to say, are you Ashara? In a very soft, calming voice.
It takes a few seconds, which feel very long, but the figure slowly uncrosses its legs and pulls a hood back, and you can see an ostrich-type head. And then the body stays straight, but the neck turns at a really wide angle, and it makes you uncomfortable. Like, fuck, that would hurt if I did that. And says, no, I'm not Ashara. I believe Ashara's upstairs in the training room. Is there anything I can help you with?
No, continue. Sorry to disturb your peace. And he kind of says that very softly and then backs away. And he kind of gives like a little nod to the group to go upstairs.
All right. Yeah, she twists her head back around and actually lays her head and long neck out on the floor in front of her. She's in some type of grounding recovery pose.
And with that, I guess I'm going to dash. I'm assuming I'm just going to go through this. Oh, that's where Dan is. Is it? Is that? I don't know where Dan.
No.
Oh, I see Dan.
No, yeah.
Dan,
I'm going to just continue onward.
Okay.
Oh, there's a lot of doors here. Didn't ask for directions.
Well, no, he did. He said upstairs. He said he's upstairs in the training room.
Right, but up. This is a loop that goes up here.
it looks like a loop because it can, but it does go lead up.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it looks like this
alright.
goes up here, and then
Yeah.
another level up this way.
Oh,
Oh, that's what it is. Okay.
Yeah.
I misinterpreted. All right, so I'm going to start going up the stairs. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
good night, Father.
Alrighty. Talon.
I'm going to follow Chad because I see him going up the stairs.
Okay.
So I got 5. Yeah, be at the bottom of the staircase here. Can I do an investigation check in this room? I get
Of
maybe
course.
not we're missing something maybe in this room.
Of course.
Turn.
Nothing out of the ordinary. It seems very clean and well kept. There's no clutter around. Everything's pretty good. Did you want to dash, Talon?
Oh, I can dash another how many feet?
30. So 6
30.
squares.
Uh,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can be right between Frid and Chad.
good. Yep. And I'll be right there.
All right.
I'm gonna dash to there on my turn.
Okay.
Seeing the nod, and that's my turn.
Alcor.
I will also dash 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 5, 10, 15. I'll stay there because I can't get through.
Green
Unless
gauge.
Oop.
You
He'll
can't
follow.
loop all the way through them.
Yeah, I'll be in between Talon and Frid.
All right, Gage.
Yeah. And since the acoustics really look nice in the room, he wants to play his violin. It's been a while.
Yes, for sure. This would be a lovely place. All right, Chad.
Oh,
nice.
Sounds nice. Oh,
Okay.
Music's so lovely.
Beautiful.
Yep. He's gonna oop his way through. Oop, oop. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Is there a door, or do I just keep going? Oh, oop. There it is. Okay, 30, 35. Oh,
So you can see
and
a
I'm
door.
gonna dash. Oh, there's a door here.
See a door here and a door here.
He's gonna open this one.
All right.
And very gently he opens it.
All right.
Not trying to disturb the peace.
This room appears to be an antechamber that one would wash yourself or clean yourself or prepare yourself for entering some type of shrine. So there's a little bath for your hands and feet and a table to clean yourself off. 2 monks are preparing themselves to go before the shrine, and you would assume the shrine is this door over here.
Okay.
They turn to you and say, "Oh, we are privileged. Yes, a newcomer. Please, come in, sir. Wash yourself if you prepare to go before the shrine."
Chad just gives a very gentle head nod and walks in. He doesn't know the rituals, so he's gonna try to mimic whatever it is that they're doing.
Yeah, they're very slowly dabbing themselves with a cloth and some water, and the water has like essential oils in it.
Oh, nice. They're essential. I love it.
Yeah.
Would Chad in his holiness recognize any of the oils or the things that they're doing?
Oh, this is very commonplace for respectful religions all around Faerun.
Yeah, so he's just doing his routine then, as what he would do.
All right. Talon.
And yep.
Oh, I'm going to continue up on the staircase. Ooh. All right. Peep through the door.
All right. So you put yourself 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 to the top of the stairs, and I'll put you to the top of the stairs. Oops, sorry. I'll
Sorry.
move you. I'm going to move you right there.
Here, actually.
And you have used 25 feet of movement to get there. So you see a door here. Is everyone paying attention? There's a door here and a door over here on this side.
Oh,
When you say everyone that's in the room, because I don't see anything when you're doing that.
Well, I just don't want to repeat 5 times that there's a door here where I'm pinging. So when you get up here, just look over here and a door here.
Okay, I gotta zoom out. Do that one more time. I'm not seeing that. Okay.
And here.
Okay. Thank you.
So you've used 25 feet. You've got 5 left, and then you have your action and your bonus. Go ahead, Talon.
I'm just going to continue going past this door because I didn't see.
Sure.
I'm going to just continue on. Go. And
So now you can use your action to dash if you want to keep going.
yes.
Okay.
You on because I see the hallway going. So 5, 15, 5, and I see this door. I think I can just get in the door.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yep, you want to open it? So I'll put
Yep.
you over to here, and then we can open the door. Boop. And standing on the inside, you can see a beautiful looking Aarakocra. Lots of bright, vivid colors. This one appears to be a bird like a phoenix. Magical fire coming off of its wings and head. And it appears to be standing in a kung fu crane position, meditating.
I think that's it, though, right? Can I do an investigation or
Yep,
not?
yep, you can. Yep, you got a bonus left.
I'll do that. Investigation.
Yeah, so looking around the room, you see there are tapestries hanging from the walls, and the tapestries picture some type of martial arts fighting style that this Aarakocra is emulating, standing in her pose. This looks like a training room of some type.
Okay.
All right, Daniels.
Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20.
Okay. So that cost you 15. You can keep going from there. You see where you are?
Okay.
So yeah, you can see a couple of the
Bathing.
Yeah, they're not so much bathing, more just washing themselves in some type of ceremony.
Okay. Don't really follow suit. Not really a religious man, so not gonna bother. If it's just 20, 25, 30, and then I'll dash 5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
Hello.
25, 30.
Okay, you gotta say, oh,
Oh,
all right,
Oh.
yeah, and outstretched before you again is this beautiful Aarakocra standing paused in crane style kung fu.
okay. I'll just kind of stay where I'm at because I don't have any more movement, but I'm not going to engage.
All right, Alcor.
Dash 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 5.
Okay, so you are there.
Okay. 10.
So it's the same thing. Two hooded monks kind of washing themselves down, and Chad also washing himself down.
Chad's gonna look at Alcor and he's gonna say, "I must say a few words. You can continue without me."
Yes, you do your thing. I would whisper that. 10, 15, 20. Ooh.
Okay, so let's open that door for you. Boop. There you go. And you can't end there. There's an Aarakocra kneeling before a statue. So there's a life-sized wooden statue of what appears to be a noble tabaxi standing in the middle of the room. It's draped in flowers and beads and wreathed in incense smoke. This statue is in excellent condition, though you can tell it's very old. You can give me a religion check.
Okay. God damn. It was good and then it rolled.
And if you guys want a visual, you may check your Tomb of Annihilation chat.
Very cool.
Anything else, Alcor?
Any of these Aarakocra look like Ashara?
You don't know what Ashara looks like. They all look the same, though. They have hoods on and
Well,
beads.
wouldn't the princess have like a little bit more royalty look to her, like her apparel, jewelry, things like that?
Yeah, if that's what you assume, then none of these guys look like that.
Okay, yeah, I'd be looking for someone who looks a little bit more important. Not to say that they don't look important, just that stands out a little bit more.
All right.
but I will respectfully stay quiet and let him continue praying or meditating towards this statue.
All right, Green Gauge.
Green Gage finishes his song, puts his fiddle away, and dashes up the stairs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. Oops, sorry. Okay.
All right, so you can see two monks kind of get prepping for their time in the temple room, and you can see that the shrine room is open. There's somebody praying in there, and Alcor seems to have barged his way in there and then realized that he needs to be respectful and is now like standing in silence.
Oh yeah. I'm dying for a bath. So, Green Gage goes and starts cleaning himself up, although not quite with like the same kind of daintiness as the monks. He's like cleaning the dirt off himself.
All right, one of the monks turns around and grabs your wrist, and he says, "This is a sacred place. It's not a wash house."
Why wouldn't it be both?
Don't disturb our traditions. Please have respect.
Fine. And he starts to do it daintily, like they were before. So.
Don't forget the
Like-
fingernails, as Chad says.
Are you preparing to go before the shrine? The other one.
Of course.
Okay, he leaves you alone then. Anything else?
Yeah. And Gage just like shows both his sets of fingernails to Chad and is sarcastic.
He shakes his head out of just shame.
He takes one finger at a time and just cleans it excessively.
Revealing the middle finger. It's the last
Yes,
finger.
revealing the middle finger. Finally. Or both middle fingers.
Damn.
All right, Chad, you're up.
Hold on, do I overhear that about the shrine thing? Are you preparing to go see the shrine?
Yeah, you can hear that.
So I probably would acknowledge that I shouldn't be in here, right?
Yeah, you kind of get the feeling
Okay.
it's a respected religious place, but
Okay.
these guys seem very non-confrontational, and they realize that you guys are newbies.
Yeah, I'd assume I'd put 2 and 2 together. They're washing up before.
Yeah, like a Buddhist place.
yeah.
It's like a
Okay.
Chad.
Chad, being a man of holiness, kind of gently taps the shoulder of this one in the center and says, "What is the name of your god? Who do you pray to?"
He says, this statue is no god in particular. It is just a totem, a safeguard for Kirsabal that we meditate upon. You can make a religion check.
Okay. Religion. He's not very religious. 5.
Yeah, you have no idea.
Okay. So he's gonna walk in. He's gonna give a little nod. 5, 10, 15. Oh, he sees Alcor. Kind of like gives a little nod to Alcor, and he kind of bends down on one knee, and looks at the shrine, and in deep concentration he recites, "Timora, guide my steps. Lead me to the truth of my ancestor. Luck, uncover what time has hidden. I trust in your favor as I search." And he gives like a little bow and a nod, and kind of just feels the moment before leaving.
All right.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and he's gonna dash out of there. And he's gonna scurry along. Thank you. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And that's his turn.
A little deep.
All right, well done. Okay, it's at that moment that this Eric Roker's like, "Fuck this! These guys ruined my vibe," and they all clear out of your way.
Can
Talon.
I on my way out drag Green Gage out, like just up by the shoulder, just like tug him away from.
Are you really trying to grab him?
Kinda, yeah. Like I'm just like, because
Right.
the door's open, and I'm gonna just like grab him because he doesn't know.
Green Gauge, Chad's trying to coerce you out. Are you gonna go or no?
He is gonna start slapping his hands away. Not in an overtly aggressive way, but if he continues to pull, he'll start to use his
Alright.
newly clean nails. So
So she's not, or he's not going with you, Chad. Sorry.
That's fine.
No.
It's all good. He's gonna continue on. Stand over here. That's
All
it.
right. Talon.
Fred, I think we found the princess.
As you say that, the creature comes out of her crane stance and she says, "What do you know of the princess?"
I know that she's in here somewhere.
Is
We just want to say thank you.
Who told you about the princess being here?
No one really said anything about the princess particularly being here, but I just know we heard some things.
Come in here and close
We
the
don't mean any
door.
harm, though. We don't mean any harm. We just want to say thank you. Maybe ask her a few questions.
Come in here and close the door.
Hey, I will move in. Can I do an investigation check before I move in? Make sure that it's safe for me to move in.
Sure.
Is that investigation or is that perception or something?
Whatever you
Right.
want to make, you can make, brother.
I will do investigation.
All right.
That one. Did it work? 15.
Investigation. Yeah. You're kind of looking around and you can see that she's not happy when you mention the princess.
Oh. Can I walk in there but be cautious? Is that something?
Of course. So you're going to use your action. If she does what, you're going to do what?
She makes a move towards either me or Fred in an attacking manner. I'll attack back.
All right. Yep. So you ready your action. If she makes an aggressive move, you're going to strike her first.
Yes.
All right. Come on in.
I'm gonna move in beside Fred here. Oop. Like that.
Are you shutting the door?
I will shut the door. Yes.
She's closed. All right, Mr. Daniels.
Meditation, eh?
She's not meditating anymore. She seems agitated at the mention of a princess.
Nephir sent us up here to look for her, and we figured this. We were directed to Shara.
I'm Ashara.
Right. Well, Shara, what can we do for you? We're just here to help.
Firstly, Nefer's been out of his mind as of late. I'm sure you'll find as you peruse Kirsabal, which you're welcome to. After all, you did save Nephir and helped us repel the gargoyles. I'm forever thankful for, but I'm sure you'll find no princess is here in Kirsabal.
What about a queen?
Have you taken a blow to the head?
Just, where I'm from, we don't much have royalty around, so I'm not really used to dealing with that or what have you. But who do you know who Nephir might be referencing?
I don't quite call myself royalty, but there are those that call me the Nest Mother. Many around here assume I'm the leader.
What
of
about
this nest.
Maxine? Waxanair, sorry. Sure I'm not pronouncing that right.
Give me an insight there, Dan. You give me one too, Talon.
Inside. Inside. Pretty good at that one.
As you pry with royalty titles and names, and you can see her getting more and more agitated, and her body language is screaming at you right now to drop this subject.
Okay.
Hey, Fred,
Okay.
I'm gonna nudge Fred and be like, Fred, I don't think she's like what you're saying, man.
Yeah, well, Abyss, sometimes you leave things alone. I'm going to.
Honored
Maybe-
guests, you look hungry. Can we feed you?
Yeah, we'd love that. We'd love that.
Tell me, what are you doing here at Kirsabal?
Well, we.
All right, I'm gonna move on. You boil on that one, Mr. Daniels.
Okay.
Alcor.
All right. 5. Or can I go 5 right there on?
Yeah, you can go 5 right there. You can go
Okay.
5, 10.
Okay. Young Greengrage, which way did they go? Actually, I could see. Never mind.
Yep.
I weren't really paying attention.
That's all right. I see Chad down the hall. Follow me.
Yeah, he would be. Yeah.
The next room seems to be more of a worship room.
Can I jump in there and be like, oh, sorry.
That's
Nope.
okay, go ahead.
15.
Go ahead.
20,
What's with everyone bossing me about today?
25. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Oh wait, I can't follow him. Yeah, sorry for
The
that.
door's closed there, Corman.
Oh, sorry.
You want to open it?
Yes.
All right, you can go.
Don't get startled. Woo, these are just my friends. Don't get scared.
So, what do you want me to do there? 25. That is my last movement there.
Yeah, you can go there.
All right.
You can see that Talon and Mr. Daniels are locked in a serious conversation with Ashara, and you catch the last of her words. Tell me, what are you doing here at Kirsabal?
And have they responded to that, or can I butt in there?
You can butt in.
Oh, I see you've met my friends. How unfortunate for you, as the first appearance you see this masked man. Trust me, it's just a mask, nothing to be scared of. To answer your question, we were actually visiting Kirsabal because we rescued one of your citizens here, actually.
Yes, Nephir. Yes.
That's
Many
right.
thanks for that.
That's
Many
right. And he gave us a welcoming to come on down to Kirsabal, and he might have a few things for us to do. But what he really mentioned and really piqued our interest, especially me, my arthritis is flaming up like crazy crawling through this jungle. He said something about giving us an ability to fly back to the port. Was he just talking crazy talk because he was in a stressful situation, or is this something you can do for us?
We said it was a ritual, and she just said that he'd been talking crazy, so I wouldn't count on it there, Alcor.
Green Gauge.
Green Gage gives the monks a smirk before he leaves. 2. Sorry. And he dashes. 1, 2.
As you leave the room, you hear the door close behind you.
Oh, that's not good. Boop!
Nice.
And then Green Gage doesn't go into the room. He kind of pauses outside the door to listen in.
All right, Chad.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Did I
Yeah,
did I catch
everyone.
some of that?
Yeah, you caught
Okay.
all of it.
All right, cool.
You didn't catch the part about the Queen Princess Maxinair, but you caught the part about what are you doing in Kirsabal and Alcor's bit.
The idea of flight is quite nice, and I know you have just met us. But more than anything, we seek knowledge. We are hoping you could guide us on our path. Perhaps answer some questions. We're looking for someone in particular that could be in danger.
Seems as though we have much to talk about, many questions to be answered. Well, I owe you a great debt. Nephir's father actually helped put Kirsabal together after we were ejected from Omu many years ago. A great debt, in fact, does earn a great reward, and as crazy as Nephir is, I do possess the power to grant you the
What?
the dance of the seven winds.
Does that mean we can fly?
It does, but
What?
unfortunately, it requires specific reagents, material component, if you will, and I've
Can
not
we
been.
talk about this over food? We're all hungry.
Patience, masked one. I've not been able to acquire this material component for quite some time, as it's in a guarded location. I'd be more than happy to give you this blessing should you retrieve the component.
Could you explain what the Seven Dances does?
At this point, everyone's there and in earshot, so you guys can all just hop in and out of combat if you want. Not combat.
I was about to say.
Yeah, in and out of dialogue. Sorry, what was your question?
Just what the Seven Dances means exactly. What does that do to us? What does that allow us to do?
The Dance of the Seven Winds temporarily gives magical flight to those bestowed upon. It takes a few moments to complete and can only be performed by an elder, of which I am the last. It does require donation of something called a black orchid. Orchids of
Go ahead.
Orchids of many types grow throughout the jungle, but this specific orchid only grows in the gardens of an ancient queen.
How far away is this garden?
The garden is approximately 5 days to the south along the river.
Could one of your members guide us to this garden?
I've forbidden all Aarakocra from from approaching Nangalore, the magical garden of the old queen. I can provide you with direction, but my people are forbidden to go there because of the presence of the Iblis.
The Iblis?
Yes, a race of evil, innately magical, intelligent crane folk.
Crane folk?
Yes.
Like a type of bird.
They're like us Aarakocra, except of crane lineage.
Is there anything of value in terms of knowledge that we could use to help get this black orchid for you? Something to use against the crane folk?
I don't have any knowledge, but I've heard that jungle explorers have recently come across much knowledge. Nangalore is an ancient place full of treasure and wonders. I would advise you not to disturb too much if you value your life.
Understood.
Can we go in by water? Can we walk in?
The garden is a flooded place. The river actually has a tribute that goes directly to it. The most direct route is due west to the river and following it south. I can mark it if you have a map.
Yeah, my map.
Gage
Alright.
takes out the map and he offers it.
Ooh, look at you.
I'll mark it on your map.
She's unimpressed by your shitty map.
Yeah, they probably have a lot better one. They have GPS and stuff.
Okay, map. Are you guys on the map? You are on the map. Am I on the map? I'm on the map. I'm
Yep.
gonna do this
We're
the
here.
right way here, and I'm gonna go like this, and I'm gonna go layer. I'm gonna go map layer. That's not what I wanted. I'm gonna go GM layer. I'm gonna click on this. I'm gonna go to map layer. Oh, that sucks. I'm gonna hit Control Z. That does nothing. I'm gonna put this onto map layer. Why did that go through, but the rest didn't? Map layer. I'm gonna go delete, 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 delete.
Now,
She marked.
Take us a little bit, made a little bit of progress.
is this a place we can re-up our bug spray and rations, things like that?
Kirsabal will probably be able to give you food and water, but they don't deal with bug spray.
No? Okay.
That's better than nothing.
Yes, our people would be more than happy to complimentary top you up for your jungle treks. We're very appreciative of what you've done for Nephir and helping us repel the gargoyles from Omu.
Yes, we're gonna need it. Is there anything naturally you guys use to repel these pesky bugs that keep biting us?
We don't have that problem, so we don't have to deal with it, unfortunately. May I ask what your plans are after you leave Kirsabal, and how long will you be staying here at Kirsabal?
Likely just for the night to recover. But I do have an urgent matter to ask you about. Does the name Artemis Simber mean anything to you?
I have not heard this name. My apologies.
It is okay. We will continue onward, and thank you for your hospitality. And we will discuss about retrieving this black orchid.
Yes, if you do, bring it back. I'll bestow the dance of the seven winds to you, and you may take flight. Matter of factly, you may take my flight for 3 days. After 3 days, your ability to fly will be returned to me.
3 consecutive days?
Do you think we could get do you think we could get ourselves to Omu in 3 days from here with flying?
No, you wish to go to Omu. Hmm?
Yeah, likely. I mean, obviously we want to get that orchid first, but seems to be a lot of things pointing us in the direction of Omu.
Should you retrieve the orchid, then we can talk further about Omu. Currently, the Aarakocra have our own issue with Omu. Yes, 3 days of direct flight and you would be able to reach Omu. It is a far place from here. If you plan to fly directly to Omu, you must not deviate your course.
So we'd only get 3 days of flight. Outside
Correct.
of that, we get nothing. Okay.
So
Alright.
wherever you want to go with the flight, she's happy to give it to you. And if you guys are talking about Omu, she'll talk to you about it if you come back with an orchid. She says, do be aware the gardens of Nangalore are a treacherous place.
Now, can we get back to the port in 3 days?
Let me check the map here. So
That would be 5 days from the port to go to get this orchid? Or are we getting the
Well,
orchid?
if we could get the 3 days right now, do we need the orchid? Like, unless we just want to use it to undiscover more of the map, right?
We probably want to use that to get back to Port Nyanzaru because That's the issue.
We could ask her. Would you know of any other areas in the area that we may not have on our map that are open to trade? Any ports or large areas where we get more information?
Port 9 Zaryu is about 2.5 days flight away.
Nice.
She says, in order for me to bestow the gift of flight, you must first retrieve the black orchid from Nangalore.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
And the Black Orchid's 5 days from here.
5 days south along the river.
Okay, I thought she was giving us 3 off the hop.
That's what I thought too. Sorry. Yeah.
Can
Sorry, Forrest had a question. I want to address that before.
Yep.
What was your question, Forrest?
Oh, sorry. Asking about any other major cities or ports in the area that we may not have marked on our map. Somewhere to trade, get supplies, ask questions.
There is a settlement to the north, to the, sorry, it's north on your map. I'm just going to go by map directions. It's different otherwise. To the northwest of here, of a neutral frog people called Dungrunglung. You can resupply and make contact with them.
Yeah. I think we have that one marked already, but thank you for the information.
yeah, we do.
Is there any places
so-
you... Sorry, go Green Gage.
It's okay. Go ahead.
Is there any places we should avoid on the map? Like, you know, there's a high threat.
The entire jungle is a wasteland of treachery and death. The undead roam everywhere. If your plan is to head to Nangalore, I would advise you to do that first. Nothing lies between here and there. We can discuss more upon your arrival back.
Okay.
Yeah,
Alright,
sorry.
So Bangalore it is. We're going to get ourselves a black flower.
Can I ask her a few questions?
Sure.
So what about the crane people? You said the Iblis. Is there something else that you can tell us about them?
Yes. The Iblis. They're a large bird-type humanoid, naturally evil, unfortunately. Very dainty and thin, but not to be underestimated. They have
So
magical,
they're
very intelligent. They have natural magic and can cast many spells at will and very quickly.
okay. Yeah.
They currently control Nangalore. Very deadly and evil, not to be trusted.
Who
And I have
the
one more
crane,
question.
the crane species?
Yeah, the crane people. They're related to the air cockroach, I think.
Yeah, they're just a crane species. Yeah. You said that.
Looks like we could snap
And,
their neck and legs pretty easy.
yeah,
to
just-
me.
Just Omu. So she's not going to mark Omu on the map until we get back, right?
That's what she said. She'll discuss Omu
Yeah.
with you and their issue if you return.
Mhm.
That's it then.
She did say that a while ago, the Aarakocra were ejected from Omu. Other than that, she didn't say anything about what it is or anything.
Yeah, Engage bows to her with a flourish and thank you for your information, my lady.
She says, "You're welcome, and you're welcome to stay in Kirsabal as long as you need. We will feed you and house you and bathe you as thanks for your deeds. Says, however, nobody in Aarakocra society stays for free. You'll be required to do chores and help out. Possibly would even ask you to repair our walkway, as you've seen it's fallen into disrepair.
Thank you for your hospitality. We will help out if it is required, of course.
She bows.
Where does the walkway lead?
It kind of just goes all the way around the city that's
Oh, okay.
mounted on the side of the wall, and then it descends down into the jungle. But it's all broken up. The walkway. Your friends had to struggle mightily to get up it.
Yeah, we did.
Yep.
It will
All right.
help us, so that's
Anything else, guys?
I think that's it. We're off to the gardens to get a flower so that we can go to Omu or back to Nyanzaru, one of the two.
All right. Okay. So let's call it there. It's 10:21. We're good. Send me your MVPs. The last MVP was Frid, so don't vote for him. I'll tell you guys right now, if you vote for Chad, I'm gonna give him 39 experience points, so he hits his level, but not a fucking experience point more. If someone else wins, they're gonna get more than 39 experience points. So
Oh,
vote,
man.
vote with your honest hearts.
I thought for sure you were gonna enforce the -1 level. I'm a little disappointed.
I was a little worried about it when
I can't do that
I-
for I can't do that for muting the chat. Like fuck, I mute chats, so it is what it is.
You
It
should-
gets annoying. Man was on vacation to Europe. Can
Yeah,
you blame
that's
him?
fair.
Like,
That's fair. That's fair. I thought for sure. I
I was slightly worried.
Too good. Okay.
Before we close out, why do we want to go to Omu so bad? Is that to hunt
There's
down the
just, like,
gargoyles?
There's just like 4 or 5 different things that have been pulling us in that direction.
Which are what? What are those things?
the fairy dragon.
what are those things?
The fairy dragon.
Do we want to have more conversations?
Let me look at the journal. It's
Well-
come up a bunch though, hasn't it? Like we've been talking about it for fucking a hot minute now.
It is. In my point of view, I think I'm just focused on the main goal of ending the curse.
Sure, but how do we know
Yeah.
that Omu isn't going to lead us to more information towards that, right? Like
It was,
we don't know.
Well, that's what I mean.
Where
What are
to
those
go?
things that might lead us to that? What are those 4 things there that are drawing us to check that? Because the more time we have, the more people die, right? The longer we procrastinate, the more people die.
There's another place, Orlunga.
Yeah.
Is the place where the quest is with the holy woman or the witch or something like that, and they
Does
might
she-
have information about the curse.
Because I feel
Well-
that the death curse is going to be in the undead areas.
Well, we can pause for. I'll pause you guys for a second. I didn't hear any of you ask Ashara about the death curse.
mm-hmm.
Crap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oops.
Yeah, I
But we're
feel
not done yet. We could chit chat at dinner. We could bring it up at dinner.
Yeah, we could
for sure.
keep going
We're
here.
not done.
Let me get
Or when we get
let me get the last few votes, and then we can reopen it for 5 minutes.
Oh, I meant like next time. I didn't. I mean,
Okay.
I mean, we're not leaving yet. We just stopped, right? We're just getting
We
in the
can do it
shower.
next time is fine too. I need
Yeah.
a vote from Dan, and I need a vote from Forrest.
I'm sorry. I have to get up early too tomorrow.
No worries, I got my exam in the morning.
Yeah, yeah. I just meant like we weren't like leaving. We were just getting to the shower,
For sure.
and then we could bring it up.
No,
Thanks.
good point. I feel like there's some kind of something political maybe going on between Omu and the 2 bird settlements, but that's the only thing. Gage
Picking
was thinking.
sides.
Mhm.
Yeah, like why
Okay.
are they?
Sorry, sorry to interrupt. First vote goes to Green Gauge for his agile sneakiness and RP. Second vote goes to Chad, because 39. Fourth vote goes to Chad because his RP today was dramatic and I had a moment. Thanks, Chad.
Okay. I like it.
Next is Chad because of his diplomacy skills with the Aarakocra monks. And the last vote is Chad for handling leadership role well and ushering the progress of the storyline well. 39 experience points for Chad makes it easy on me. Makes
Level
it easy on
4.
you.
He has 39.
Yeah.
I'll take it. A level's a level.
Yeah,
Yep.
for sure.
So, yeah, just making your notes that maybe you've got some more questions for Ashara. And, go ahead.
If the group is continuing to talk, I wouldn't mind talking about what the little rendezvous I had with Moixinaire.
Yeah, well, if you're going to talk about that, we got to do it now. So let's do it. You guys step out of earshot of her for this or not?
Yes. Well, I mean, let's finish up with her if we want to ask her about the death curse.
I think Gabe wants to go.
Okay, we can just I can just
No, let's
fill in
do
the-
It'll be
let's do your thing now,
Okay.
and then I can remember to do the thing with her later. Do your thing real quick.
Okay. Well, folks, when I met with the princess, who is apparently a queen, but not quite a queen yet, because she needs a chalice before she's recognized as a queen. It's kind of this long story. Anyways, she's got a quest for us to go to Omu to get a relic. It's like a chalice. Once we get that chalice, we can bring it back to her, and it'll help her make a play for power. I guess she's from a old bloodline around here that hasn't been recognized in a while because they were all pushed out of Omu. But I got a bunch of information on that. So I mean, Omu to me is a good place to go, as good a place to go as any to find information. There's also I think that cleric fellow, whatever his name is there, Billard, Baylorn. His they were asking about Ross Nisi, and apparently Ross Nisi is the big bad over there in Omu right about now. So I mean, I don't know how it all ties together, but it just seems that there's a few things that are pulling us towards that Omu place. Now, like Alcor said, I mean, the death curse is the priority out here, but like I ain't nowhere to look. I don't know about you folk, but like I'm just sort of going where the going gets gone, you know?
Okay, so let me summarize. Fred Daniels tells you that while you were all asleep, he met with the princess, and the princess told him that she wants him to go to Omu to gather a lost relic that's going to help her rise to power in Omu. Her family used to rule there and got ejected, and that the Aarakocra are keeping her safe here in Kir Sabal. Hence, Ashara's reluctance to talk about the princess, because she's apparently the last of this bloodline of Omu, the ruling family of Omu. Dan touched on that the Yuan-Ti have taken over Omu and ejected the Aarakocra and the ruling family. And the leader of the Yuan-Ti there is Ross Nisi, who Baylorn, your new character, your pinch hitter, is seeking an audience with.
Okay.
So I can just confirm that all did happen. And that was Dan's RP session. So I have the quest here, and I've saved it in all of your logs with all the quests, and I popped it up for you. So the princess's name is Moixinaire.
No, lovely.
Moixinaire believes she can garner widespread support to repopulate and rebuild Omu by retrieving a symbolically significant yet long lost treasure called the Skull Chalice of Chagakare. She urges you to find the chalice in Omu and return it to her for the good of Chult.
Yeah. So good side quest for sure.
Agreed.
I also, and we don't have to address this now, want to ask the princess if she knows where the most undead zone is.
Ashara, you mean?
Yeah. Like, because they fly over Chult all the time, so they must be able to see as they fly over the jungle where necrotic spreadage is happening, and like our map already has signatures
sure.
of the yellow into
Okay.
the orange. Like, where's
So-
the darkest orange, I guess.
So write that question down, and then write Death Curse question down, and we'll address that next session because
Okay.
it is getting late and we gotta go.
Okay.
Got my exam in the morning, so I gotta study up a bit now, and then.
Yeah, no worries.
All right, guys, that was a good session. The next session is next Sunday, the 29th.
Yay!
Nice.
Yay.
All right,
Thanks,
guys.
everybody.
Love you long time. Nighty night.
Love you long time.
Bye.
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 Good luck tomorrow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
good luck,
thanks,
buddy.
man.
Oh wait, yeah. One thing, Pat.
What's
Good
up?
luck tomorrow.
Thanks, man.